This is Adam Perez Arquette, live in Lexington, where I'm a Congressional District 6 candidate representative for the United States House. This video is going to be about eating babies, the Epstein list, and the elite with all their jerky baby eating. If you can't stomach it, scroll away now. So in the Epstein files, this process of eating babies came into light in America, and I'm going to explain the process and break it down to you as quickly as possible. The elite form companies, medical companies, that have legitimate medical purposes. What happens is these babies aren't considered babies because they are aborted. So because the government doesn't see babies that are aborted, their parts, when they're aborted, can be sold. So elites own these medical companies that will buy aborted baby parts, from whole babies to legs to arms. Like a leg goes for $90,000. They will get that leg, buy it through their company for $90,000, and it'll be delivered to their company, and then they will pay private chefs to turn the meat on the leg of the baby into jerky. And they do jerky because it preserves the DNA. The thought process of the elites is that when they introduce the DNA of such youthful code, that it will then replicate into their own DNA, bringing about youthful longevity and reversing the aging process. That is the point. The point of eating babies is to hack the genetic DNA in the person eating the baby. And once again, it's legal because these are aborted babies and the government doesn't see them as babies, and these are medical companies buying the parts. Now, here's the kicker. You, the taxpayer, are paying for it because the elites aren't stupid. They form NGOs. They have formed non-government operating companies that get taxpayer funds to fund these medical companies for research purposes. So they are using your tax-paying dollars to buy these baby parts that they then have their chefs turn into jerky, which they then eat in the hopes that the genetic code of the baby will change their own genetic code for longevity and youth purposes. That's the basics of it in 3 minutes or less. Adam Perez Arquette, running for Congress to stop all these shenanigans.